All right. Go back to what we were working on at the end of yesterday. I guess this is mostly done. Oh, maybe we could go in and clean up the line art a bit. Or add a background. But... yeah, you know what? I think this is done. Ooh, this is very intense sounding music. Let's listen to something more chill. Alright, I guess that works. Hey, Pistol Whip. How you doing? Alright, so we actually have a drawing that I never finished here. That was the sequel to another drawing that I did finish. So I feel like I want to finish this drawing, which is, it's mainly just going to be a bunch of coloring and stuff, so... that's the line art layer. So we'll do the usual ritual. Need more coffee? I do have coffee here. Actually, I don't like this music. Ow! What is... eh, there we go. Being indecisive about the Kevin MacLeod today. Thanks for headpads. Alright, so we're gonna do our usual ritual, where we go and color in a bunch of the lines. I have to make this match a previous drawing that I did, though, so I'm gonna go ahead and open that up right now. Because... alright. So it's the characters from this drawing, so we have to make all the colors match this, basically. So I'm just gonna color pick off of that and then paint onto here. I'm gonna add a colorized mask. Fabulous Fanatic. It's going good. How are you doing? Well, good as can be. Let's see. Things that happened in my life recently. Oh, I got called a freak show by some rando on the street. That was fun. And by fun, I mean not. But, whatever. People have called me worse, and I'm still out here. Yeah, fuck them. Sorry, pardon my language. I don't normally cuss on stream, but like, I think that one warrants it. Goes and just calls a random stranger. Anyway, not that weird yet. I'm pretty weird, but that's not. I don't think that's the reason why he was saying that. I think it was because I'm trans. Oh, hey, Echo. Weird, but in a good way. I'll take it, yeah. Be weird. Let's all be weird together. Greatest colorized mask tool is really cool, by the way. I don't know if I mentioned that. It's gonna be kind of useless to color pick the robot girl parts. Oh yeah, we went and saw the Transformers movie. Sabine really liked it. I thought it was okay. or the new Transformers movie, rather. Rise of the Beasts, I think. Is this finally getting finished? Maybe. We'll see. So I started posting the VODs on YouTube, and I'm... so here's the thing. So for the first VOD, the one from 2 days ago, I used the thumbnail of the finished version of the Fireworks on the Beach pic, but... the music's too loud again. I used in the thumbnail, I did the final version of the Fireworks on the Beach picture. Was not this one. This is for yesterday's stream, so we'll see how that. Which is weird. I'm gonna get into why this is weird, but okay. Let me just. So this is the thumbnail for the stream from 2 days ago. The thing is, the art wasn't at this point when I finished that stream. It was the next stream that I actually finished it, right? The one from yesterday, not the day before yesterday. So this is the one from the day before yesterday, and then the one from yesterday, which is actually the part where I finished that drawing, but it's also the part where I started that drawing, is going to be the thumbnail for yesterday. So I'm still figuring this stuff out. Also, this is not a real transparent background. This is a fake transparent background with a grid, so that's how it'll show up on YouTube. Oh, Hishimigami. I'm doing pretty good, all things considered. I'm talking about just YouTube thingies. Started posting things on YouTube, started posting the VODs there. Let's see. We're gonna keep color picking off of this to get the base colors. Actually, wait a minute. What other colors do we need? We need to get the there we go. Need to get the kind of gray mechanical thing for the robot girl. POV, you're a fake PNG. No one's gonna click on a YouTube thumbnail thinking that it's a transparent PNG. It's just because like the background here is literally a PNG, or like transparent background. So, like I'm gonna use that for the thumbnail because that's what I drew that day, right? Anyway. Sorry, the whole point of all of that rambling was, I definitely feel the temptation to kind of make my content like for a specific thumbnail. Hey Azura, how you doing? But I also kind of want, I still want to be free in what I draw every day. But I also want to have cool thumbnails. But I don't know. I don't know. I am not good at the YouTubes. Also, music. Visualization. Anyway, that's just the. I don't know how the YouTubes do. I don't know how this is supposed to go. Will people feel deceived if I have like most of the stream dedicated to one drawing but the thumbnail's like a different drawing? Like, I don't know. Definitely don't want to deceive people. Like, YouTube is crappy enough as it is. I don't want to make it like worse for people, you know? I guess by posting my content there, I'm already kind of doing that. Kitten is sleeping. All. Echo has been posting pictures of her cat on the Discord, and it's heckin' adorable. Y'all should check it out. Wait, not intentionally what? Alright, have a good one, Banana Chicken. Thank you so much for stopping by. Okay. Alright, so we're missing a few lines here, but that should fix up. Go. Right in there. Alright, let's do background color. The usual obnoxious recipe here. The color used as a transparent background by game artists of all generations. All that and like cyan. Right. Ow! What? Oh, hey Kiwi. You love magenta? I'm sorry, you walked into the wrong neighborhood. This is the anti-magenta club here. Thanks for head pats, Zara. All right, let's see how this looks. And now we wait. But I'm purple? Yeah, but I'm not magenta. Look at this. Look at how like bright. Look at how look at that. Look at that color. All right, we got some base colors in. Oh, wait, what's that? What's that? What's that? Got a flesh spike sticking out there. I gotta deal with that. Hold on. Good flesh spikes. Magenta. What? Okay. Wait, what is... Hold on. Fine, let me look it up. What color is magenta? FF00FF. Yeah, no, that's magenta. Okay, no more flesh spikes detected. Excellent. Great. Now we just need to merge the two things together. Basically. So I'm gonna duplicate this. I'm gonna convert paint layer. Convert to a paint layer! No, just kidding. So a quick thing to do would just be to set it to overlay, but that looks not great, especially for the fleshy areas. You know what? It kind of works, except for the fact that it's just all too dark right now. Yeah, we'll go back. It's normal. There we go. So we'll do the usual. We're gonna start selecting regions by color, and are we still arguing over magenta? Oh my god. Okay. All right. Hold on. Look. So we got 255.0.255. The hex code is oof, right? Oh, you can't. Sorry, you can't see my thing. Give me a sec. Let me close all these windows, and then I'll switch over to top view. Okay. Yeah. So see, it says foof. It's the foof right there. And the HSV is hue is 300 degrees and saturation and value are both at 100%. Very OBS flash. I mean, there's not that much interesting on my OBS screen. Like, it's... No, like... No, seriously, this... Hello. This is my OBS flash. Long and drawn out over several seconds. Not actually that interesting. Sorry. There's a lot of, like, wasted space down here that's just not being used for stuff right now. Anyway. The whole thing. It's just OBS! Oh, now you actually get to see what the gradient map window looks like. So this is the window that I'm always messing around in when the gradients are changing. That you can't normally see. So let's, I'm gonna adjust skin tone a little bit. Actually, how light is the skin tone in... Oh, it's actually a little bit more like orange or brown in this one. So we're gonna try to adjust it toward that. There we go. Also, I realized I screwed up an area. Unless the bra strap here is not bra strap, unless the like the tank top strap is made out of flesh, which would be really weird. I would not recommend wearing clothing made of your own skin. It's okay, that's easy enough to fix up. Oops. I actually selected. There we go. Need to figure out how gradient maps work. So gradient maps are pretty simple. This is a filter layer, so it's just like acting on all the stuff below it, but it takes like black, you know, all the grayscale values. I think it converts it to like a grayscale value if it's not already grayscale. If your clothing is part of you, does that count as nudity? Probably, yeah. Bandit's delinquent. Yeah, shame on me. Yeah, so all these like grayscale values get converted from a range from 0 to 1, and that gets mapped onto this. So if I can like take this and move it, like shift it around. For some reason, like moving it by this little like slider right here is a lot faster than just like dragging it and moving it. But you can see how the range gets like remapped and stuff. Anyway, does that... Yeah, that kind of matches what we have. Alright, let's see the next one. Boop. This one's going to be interesting because we're going to be basically mapping a grayscale range to another grayscale range. Add filter layer. Let me turn the music up a little bit. I really need to go through and like equalize all of the music I got from the Incompetech site. Or figure out a way to make it all kind of sound in the same range. Also, guess who's still using Pulse Audio volume control despite the fact that she's on Pipewire? That's right, this girl is. Okay, so this is the reason that it always starts off looking weird, is because it always has like a weird default gradient set. Let's do... Also, I've always switched to the flesh gradient first, just because like all the other gradients are like weird gradients that take some, I don't know, talking about to get them right. That would be like a little bit more metallic colored than that. How do keyboards work again? I don't know. You should ask Foon. Foon creates several, like, interesting keyboards out of, like, random objects, or at least that's the thing that they used to. I haven't seen any of their new, like, keyboard projects in a while. Like, I could go, like, really metallic looking by really, like, bringing that in pretty far, but... get an actual black value in there. Okay, you know what? I think that's probably good enough. She says that she can... yeah, sure. Like a lot of shiny spots on her that are kind of like more muted in this version. Whatever. Let's do the hair. This one should at least be pretty straightforward. Add filter layer, gradient map, blah blah blah. Switch to the flesh. And then we'll just like keep that low like red value and just take one of these and switch it to another red also, or red-ish color. Oops. I want to create another one there. I think that looks decent. We're not actually. That's a lot more orange. I think maybe we should try. Yeah, I think I went the wrong direction with that. There we go. This one also can be towards the orange. One wig? That's not a wig. That's just how her hair normally looks. Does she dye her hair? Probably. I think it's pretty close. Natural red hair. Yeah, and the robot girl's natural hair color is blue, of course. What is the robot girl even made of? She's got fleshy, squishy bits, but shiny like metal. Unobtainium. She's made of unobtainium. Hmm? Okay, go back here and select by color on the hair. New gradient map. This is like an exercise in color matching. Kind of interesting. I'm not even looking at the drawing yet before I... Oh, there we go. That actually looks pretty good. I mean, it's a lot darker than it is in the other one, so maybe we need to tweak this range a little bit, but... yeah, there we go. That looks good. A lot more saturated. Oh, let's handle something right out of the gate. We're gonna make this a transparent background. Here's a cool thing you can do. It's like make a new layer, edit, fill with foreground color, and then set the mode to erase. Boop. Bam, done. Okay. What do we still got left to do? Gotta do the clothing. Little ear, like, hair tufts inside the ears. Nothing too wild. Add filter layer, gradient map, choose the flesh. Everything starts off as flesh. This is like a kind of yellowish color. Oh. Ooh, okay, we need to tone this down a little bit. Or actually, maybe we... I think I actually like the way the red looked on that. Hydrate? Okay, okay. I'm caffeinating. Alright. Still got the one piece of clothing left to do. Just actually going to include this area right here, so we have to be a little bit careful about how we do this. But right. Air gradient map. She had like bright red clothing. I'll leave the dark red there with another bright red. How's that look? There's not that much shading on this part, so I don't feel like. And then we have to go in and fix that issue 4. Hello? Oh, whoops. Reflection. There we go. Caffeinated snake. Snack. Yes. Snack is caffeinated, partially. Okay, that should be all of the colors. So I can go 2 directions right now. I can go and I need to color the line art. So let's just handle the coloring the line art first. I can do the coloring the line art, or I can do like extra shading and lighting passes stuff. Partially? Yeah, it's... Ow! Hey, fire demon. So we've set the what is it? Inherit alpha on the layer. Ow! And we can basically go in and paint this, and it'll just only paint where the lines are. This is in the line art group, but above the other lines. Also, we can... What? Hydrating. Okay, got it. I put too much. We're out of soy milk, so I used sugar. Ow! Ow! I used sugar this time. And I regret it immensely. Just something to, like, take the bitterness out, or at least cancel it out or something, you know? Alright, I'm hydrating. What? I'll fight you! I'll fight all of you! Oh, hey, Nox. How you doing? I'm getting violence at me. Water's always an option to make coffee less strong. Yeah, but then... I can't drink water. What are you talking about? Look, okay. I put the semi in semi-aquatic, alright? Just saying. Just saying. Nox is in the HS bootcamp instructor. Oh yeah, sometimes that Nox does swing by occasionally. Yeah, he's cool. God, I really embarrassed myself one time. I misclicked in Discord and started a like a video call with him by accident. Ugh. Also, I realized that these hair tufts look like metal because I forgot to add a gradient map for that part. We'll go back to that after the line art, or after I finish coloring in this line art layer. He hates you. Yeah, I don't honestly I don't know him very well. Um, the Hideous Destructor bootcamp videos are great. Like anytime someone's kind of new to Hideous Destructor, I'm like, before you do anything at all, watch this video. I know it's an hour long. It makes fun of itself for being an hour long. Don't worry, it's fine. Like the whole video starts off with that quote. Is like, if the game's not complicated, why is the tutorial an hour long? Or tutorial video an hour long. Oh, hydrating. And posture checking. Okay, hold on. Oh, too much sugar. Okay. Posture is B minus grade, or a B minus grade posture. So still survivable, but just barely. All right, let's get those little ear. We're gonna add a whole filter layer just for them. All right, and done. How many shrimps? I'm sorry. I used the wrong system to measure the posture. Sometimes we use shrimps. Sometimes I use letter grades. It depends on what mood I'm feeling like. Everyone laughs until one day Kiri doesn't survive the posture check. Yeah, exactly. Be careful with those. You never know what could happen. Some weapons grade posture checks right there. Ow! Alright, the music is like really, really, really quiet again. There we go. And we're back. Okay, that is definitely way too bright of a color. You know what? We're just gonna filter, adjust on that. Bring the lightness. Oops, wrong layer. Filter, adjust. SV, lightness down, saturation up. Oh, look, it's basically the same color that we had before, but you know what? It looks fine, so. You know what's actually funny is like my posture when I'm streaming is usually a lot better than when I'm like any other time. I realized that in order to do long streams and stuff, I need to be like actually comfortable at the chair, and so I am generally reclining. I am sitting. I'm not like sitting up straight, but kind of sitting in a pose where it's like if you're in bed and you're like reading a book or something, that kind of sitting up. What is HDSD? HDSD is Hideous Destructor. It is a Doom mod that is a... How do you describe it again? It's Ghosts and Goblins meets Ghost Recon and Doom. It's a very complicated mod. It's been around for a really long time, and it's kind of like a tactical milsim mod almost. It's got a lot of complexity to it. Like I said, the tutorial video is literally an hour long. It's great though. I've been playing Doom for my entire life, almost. Like, you know, since like 93 or 94 or something like that. It's been kind of my favorite game since then. And Hideous Destructor is my favorite way to play my favorite game. Hey, Ghosts and Goblins, but never once have I seen you reduced to your underwear. How? You literally have to take your armor off in order to heal. Like, hey, Corky. Like, I'm not sure what more you want. And if you've ever seen what happens when you get shot while not wearing armor in Hideous Destructor, especially with like a shotgun or something, I think you would agree that it's basically like being in your undies. There's a difference between taking off your armor and being reduced to your very brave tidy whities. There would be if I was wearing anything under the armor. Look, I'm just taking inspiration from like the Doom guy himself, right? Look at the cover of the original Doom games. You see like there's the armor and then there's just like ripped abs, or like, well, there's a ripped armor and then ripped abs underneath it, but ripped in like a different sense, if you know what I mean. Like he ain't wearing nothing under that armor. Not even like an undershirt under there or anything. It's just abs. The abs are the next layer of armor, you see. Because his abs are so strong. The abs themselves stop bullets. He just like flexes really hard as the rounds come in, and they just get like wedged between his massive abs. That's how that works. That's how Doom works. His abs are stronger than the armor. Yeah. Really, he should have the abs on the outside to protect the fragile armor, you know? I don't know how that would work, but yeah. Rage is his armor. The same armor applied to boobs? No, it does not, because on female characters in video games are generally like impervious to all damage for most of their body. The only parts that actually need protection, if you've ever seen like fantasy armor designs for women, are like the boobs and like crotch area, and then like maybe some shoulder pads or something. Everything else is totally invincible to damage, and that's why you never see those areas covered. Realize I missed an area back here. Veteran survivorship bias. I've seen a diagram like that of like fantasy armor. You know so everyone's familiar with the diagram of the airplanes that were shot up, right? Yeah. And everyone knows the story behind that, right? Basically, like, okay, so if you don't know the story behind it, there were during one of the wars, they were trying to figure out, like, probably World War II. They were trying to figure out, like, what parts of a plane to add armor to increase survivability. And they did it wrong, or they had the wrong idea at first, at least. Basically, they were looking at all the planes that had come back and seeing where they had been shot. And they were like, great, let's add armor to all those places where they had been shot. But this is an example of survivorship bias. Because the places that they've been shot are, like, those are the ones that made it back, right? Those are the ones that didn't need any more armor on those spots. Like, those are specifically the spots that you can get shot without getting shot down. It's like the opposite of where you want to put the armor. You want to put the armor on all the places that you can't get shot without getting shot down, right? So anytime you see a reference to a diagram that shows like a World War II airplane with a bunch of red dots all over it, that's what that's a reference to. Oh, hey Thor. You gonna crawl all over me and interrupt stream? Or are you just gonna... Okay, he's just gonna put his paw on my hand. Right. What happened to my top? Years and years of desperate battle. Or it's an old shirt. One of those two. Hey, buddy. Oh, yep, you're gonna get right in my face? Okay, that's good. Why don't you just curl up right there? I am petting him! What do you think I'm doing? Like, why do you think I'm not making any progress on the art? I'm petting him with one hand and drawing with the other. Okay, there's still a lot wrong with this drawing there's still a lot with this drawing that I don't like. I need to go in and start fixing up shading stuff, I think. We're gonna do like another shading pass on top of everything. Like a shading and highlight pass. Or, yeah, like, dude, I don't know what you want, Thor. Probably wants me to feed him because... Oh, hey, Snicky! Woke up 4 minutes ago. Don't worry about it. Like, you're great. How you doing? Ooh, that was weird. Okay, he's buried his face against my tail. Need to learn how to draw robot stuff like that? It's not too hard. Just make up a bunch of random, like, robot detail. I realized that was just, like, the most vague way to describe that I could possibly have come up with. I'm sorry. Well, if you ever want to talk about drawing robots and stuff, I'm always around and I love talking about that stuff. Ow! What? What? Okay, maybe I'm not around. Sheesh. What? I'm just kidding about the not around thing. I am, of course, around for advice and stuff if you ever want to talk about drawing robots, like, for reals. Especially girl robots, because... What? Why are you doing this? Funny, it's... not that funny. Oh yeah, I'm gonna add another gradient map really quick. Ah! There we go. Yeah, flesh-colored gradient. Woo! No, okay. The flesh-colored gradient map also does, like, if you lower the opacity, it actually does a pretty good job of kind of just forcing everything into warmer colors on the drawing. Kind of cool. I think I'll also want to adjust the... Hang on a sec. Let's add some, like, lightness adjustment, because I want to make it a little bit darker. Yeah, did this go to the line art again? There we go. Now we're actually getting... I have to reduce it down a little bit so that we can actually get something out of the highlights that I'm trying to add right now. We'll go in and add some other lights to brighten it up. Actually, no, let's not do this. I want to adjust it more with like a curve because I still want those really bright parts to be really bright. Go with ooh, levels. Maybe this is a terrible idea. Ooh! Ah! Okay, I was definitely making it worse. Still want to bring the overall value down. Add filter layer, levels. Okay, let's try this again. You know what? It's fine just being bright, I guess. Whatever. Ah, indecisiveness. Gotta make all the flesh shiny for some reason. I wonder if this actually bothers anyone, because, like, the only way the flesh would be that shiny is if they were, like, covered in, like, oil or something, but I don't care. This is how I'm gonna draw it anyway. Oh, thank you so much, Aika. What advice do you have for getting into the habit of arting? Draw every single day. That's pretty much it. Draw every day. Challenge yourself, also. Draw stuff that is hard to draw, which is, like, you have to get outside your comfort zone and stuff. See, and this is very much a do as I say, not as I do thing, because I very much keep drawing the same things over and over and over again. Which is why you keep seeing me draw nothing but, like, girls on stream and stuff. But yeah, challenge yourself. Challenge yourself in ways that I don't challenge myself, basically. Let's see. The comfort zone is very, like, tempting to just stay in and stuff. Metabots a knockoff where all the robots are like... Tempting. Very tempting. But yeah, it is important to... If you want to actually get better as an artist, you have to challenge yourself. Daily practice, like, even if you're not, like, really challenging yourself, daily practice can help you keep up the skill, which is, like, I went a really long time without practicing, and my skills got really, really rusty, and just coming on stream and, like, drawing every day has managed to, like, keep the skill level in check for me, even if I'm not, like, super improving. Yeah, it can be really discouraging to, you know, see your stuff not at the point where you want it to be. This is why I have such a hard time with music, also, is because, like, I can't compose something good, therefore I get discouraged when trying to compose music. And it's really hard. Like, I fully acknowledge that. I'm not trying to, definitely won't dismiss anyone's issues that they have with that. Yeah, you also don't have to finish art. Just the fact that you're drawing it all is, you know, basically racking up those experience points. And like, you know how a lot of games are like, you kind of stop progressing in experience points after a certain point if you're in a certain area. Like, this area is made for the newbies, so we won't just let you keep getting experience points forever in this area. That's why I talk about challenging yourself. Is like, you're not going to improve unless you actually go out and fight harder monsters. All right, have a good one, Nox. Finishing art does feel really good. It is nice to be able to like go on to Mastodon and post finished stuff, and yeah. Hmm. Oh, okay. There's not a whole lot left to do on this. I still don't like the overall like color range. I think it's just too kind of all kind of bland. I still want more. I still want more shading. Like I want some harsher shading. So I'm gonna do this. I'm going to add another multiply layer, and I'm just gonna like paint on some shading. It's gonna be like multiplying some pink color here. Drop the opacity of that layer down a bit. Go a little bit nuts. This is just using the airbrush tool. By the way, avoid using the airbrush tool unless you like know what you're doing, because it's kind of deceptive in that it's something with how do I describe it? You're not going to improve very much if you do everything with the airbrush tool. You need to understand like textures and the edge of your brush and stuff like that. But I'm just going over stuff and like trying to fix up a lot of the shading in kind of like broad strokes and stuff. And so we're not really concerned about the texture right now. We already got the texture as much as we are going to have it on the image. So. Airbrush for post-processing stuff. Yeah, I've started using it for There's something written on your arm in the model. Yeah, it's move AX 13H into 10H. And it's in an IBM like VGA BIOS font. What was that in English? Move AX 13H into 10H. You know, VGA mode 13H initialization. Wonder what this would look like if I just desaturated everything. Okay, that doesn't actually look too bad. So I think we got our value range pretty good. It's just that the colors are kind of all over the place. Actually, you know what? I have an idea. I think I know how to fix this. All right. I masked off the robot so I can do a desaturate on her. Okay, so it's the VGA mode 13H initialization. So it sets up a 320 by 320 by 200 pixel 4:3 aspect ratio, 70 hertz, 256 color linear frame buffer mode on like a VGA card. It is basically the mode that Doom used when it started up. I have this tattoo in real life also, except it's on this. Well, yeah, it's on the same side of the wrist, but a lot of the movements are. Anyway. Alright, should I just post this as is? I really don't like the color range still, but let's add a couple more details. That might be a little bit much. Yeah, that's probably a little bit. Tone that down a whole bunch. Nope, hydrating. Thanks, Snecky. I think the trans flag marking was on the other shoulder, though. We could put it there. Everyone knows this character's trans already. Oops. Trans robot girl. Snecky, I'm actually drinking coffee when people do the hydrate redeems. Hang on, I still want to see if I can like get some better value range in there. Oh, there we go. That's better. All right, all right. We'll put the trans flag on there. That's fine. We can do that. Okay. Okay, it's blue on the outside, pink on the inside, and then white on the very inside, right? Yeah. I still want it to look kind of like it's, you know, painted on. that. Oops. Alpha. That. Overlay. Overlay? Overlay. Yeah, that looks good. It's getting kind of blown out by the shading on there, but actually, you know what? We could just do normal and then like drop the opacity down. There, that looks better. Yeah. Do I have any pride tats? Not at the moment. No. Do you have any markings on her? Also, I realized I gave her shorter hair this time, but eh. Oh, right. We got to do the eyes. I keep forgetting about that. Only have to do the eyes for the robot girl though. Layers, yeah. Yeah, no pride tattoos yet. I only have the one tattoo. It's just the mode 13H one. They say that after you get your first tattoo, it's kind of like, let's just do first. After you get your first tattoo, you definitely get the desire to have more. And there are other tattoos that I want to get. I don't really want to get any like pride related ones yet because I mean, I feel like if something ever changed, like if I decided that, or if I realized that I was something like bisexual or something, that I had gotten a lesbian pride flag or whatever, I would probably regret that. It'd be enough of a rebranding as it is, honestly. So I'm not gonna get any of those yet. Like I started transitioning pretty late in life, relatively, and so like I went so much of my life thinking I was one way and then finding out that I was the other, that like I basically consider those things to be like almost like impermanent. I don't know, kind of hard to describe. Oops, don't do that. Aw, thanks for head pats. The other one tattoo I really wanted to get though, because there is one constant in my life, and that is the love for giant robots. So I really want to get like an entire sleeve that's just all giant robots from like all kinds of different franchises. So we gotta get the One Must Fall 2097, the Gundams and the BattleTech stuff and the Macross and the Gurren Lagann and the Gal Gaigar and you know, and so on. Just like an entire sleeve that's just all giant robots. That's a tattoo I would get. Yeah. I'm sorry, Corgid, I'm not familiar with that one, so I would not get a tattoo of that one. Also, I would not get a tattoo of anything from Gurren Lagann, sorry, anything from Evangelion. I would get ones from Gurren Lagann, because I love Gurren Lagann, but it's got to be franchises I actually enjoy, you know? But I also have, like, mixed feelings about getting stuff from, like, current franchises, because, like, that franchise could turn bad, you know? Like, it could decide to turn into... Like, what if, you know, what if it turns into another, like, Harry Potter or something, right? I wouldn't want to be stuck... I would hate to have had, like, a Harry Potter tattoo or something. Like, I've heard of stories of, like, trans women who've had to get their Harry Potter tattoos, like, removed or covered up and stuff. So, you know, anything that's, like, a current franchise is kind of off limits to me. And what that means is that Doom is also kind of off limits for me. I love Doom. Doom is my favorite game ever. I don't think I would get a tattoo of it at the until well, until it stops being something that's like current, you know? The backwards cap pixel bird. uh Oh, hey Thor. Carmack is talking. Yeah, exactly, right? Like Carmack just turned out to be kind of not a great person. At least you still have like John Romero's cool. Thor is now sitting on my lap, and so we cannot progress on art because he is blocking the tablet. Okay, I'm just gonna reach over him. Get some highlighting from her girlfriend's eyes on the face here. Go. Thor, it's... I mean, yeah, but okay, imagine this. Imagine everyone at id Software or whatever suddenly decides like we're gonna turn Doom into a marketing tool for like uh you know the kind of like political people that want me dead. Eh, Thor. Thor. You know, like just massive marketing push. Suddenly the entire community is full of like a bunch of people who are there because of that and stuff. You know, it would become... My god, Thor. Yeah, it wouldn't be great to have a tattoo of that. Exactly. So the reason that a Mode 13H tattoo is okay is because, you know, nobody uses that anymore, right? BGA Mode 13H isn't going to come back and make some big resurgence and be associated with Nazis. This is not going to happen. It'd be very impressed if it did happen, but it's not going to happen. That's an actual tattoo? Oh, yeah! That's an actual tattoo I have. Are we done with this? I think I'm done with this. I'm gonna try something really, really cheap. Don't try this at home, kids. I used to do this to just kind of like finish off drawings, throw a gradient over the entire... Oh, not that. Actually, that doesn't match the... There we go. Overlay... Yeah, that's kind of obnoxious looking. There we go. Kind of force the colors to all mush together a little bit. A little tiny bit. I think it actually looks better without it. You know what? It's fine. We're done. We're done. Art is done. Luminescent eyes. Yeah, I like them too. Were there any other bad ideas back here that we... Okay, we're gonna keep that. Oh, caffeinating. Yep, all arting is done. Stop arting. No more art is allowed beyond this point. I can keep working on this. I don't know what's left to do on it, but aw, thanks, Denton. Just woke up. That's okay. I also just woke up. I slithered out of bed like half an hour before stream started today, so some of the first words out of my mouth, like along with all the mucus and everything that makes it sound horrible, were on stream today. Yeah, I'm not fixing anything with that gradient. Super duper gay? Extremely, extremely gay, yeah. A cat girl and her robot girlfriend, who is trans. Yep. Yeah, this is another good Pride Month drawing. I guess, you know what? She should have something painted on her arm too, shouldn't she? You know what? I don't think I've had any actual bisexual representation in the art that I've done yet, so let's go ahead and do that. We still got 15 minutes until the hard cutoff time, right? We're just gonna do this pretty simply. The arting was done, erased, removed from existence. This is the big comeback from the band that you would never expect to return, you know? Getting the band back together. Doing more art on the art that was already finished. Yeah. Whoop. Oops. I want that to look a little bit more kind of natural and sort of painted on. Color pick. Oops. What's going on? Color picker. Sample current layer. There we go. Gotta go with like an intentionally rough edge here. There we go. And along the top. So, and along the bottom. The center one, I'm just gonna like expand the center just a little bit to look a little bit more painterly. Opacity down. There we go. There! Now it's a good piece of Pride art. Okay, so far for the Pride Month art, we've got characters who are... I know we did like lesbian, trans, we did non-binary, we did ace, we did demi, we did bisexual, we did apparently transhuman because of robot girl here. But we still have not done pan, and we've still not done like gay male. Let's see what else. What else should we do? Yeah. Well. Anyway, I think it's time to wrap up stream. Let's find someone to raid. More Pride art is coming in the next few days, though. I think I'm just gonna keep doing this all the way through Pride Month. I know I normally draw gay stuff, but this time I'm making like a specific effort to try to represent more and more groups. Who are we gonna raid? Switch this. Raid expired popsicle. Ugh. I don't know. It's kind of annoying. Who is online today? Oh. It's been a while since we raided Tucken Twins. Chaos Wolf is playing System Shock. Yeah, I think we'll raid Tucken Twins. It's been a while. Oh, Nightbot, why are you so broken? There's the actual raid message. All right, let's raid Tucken. Fire Popsicle is Fire Streamer. No, I'm a Fire Spinner. Actually, I should post some videos of me doing fire spinning stuff, because that stuff's a lot of fun. Yeah, we'll see. Fire spinner? Oh yeah. Well, I'll show you sometime. Anyway, thanks everyone for joining me for another weekday morning art stream. I really appreciate having you all here. You're all awesome and amazing. Yeah, thanks for being here. Like, for reals. Oh, let me open up talking. Hopefully they're not about to do a raid or something. Okay, great. Oh, can I do a heart thing with? Yeah, almost. Come on, leap motion. Almost there. Okay. Well, you don't get a heart, you get a tomato shape, but you know, pretend that's a heart. Wait, hold on. Can I do it like this? Can I do it the other way around? Nope. Oh, wait. Come on. Other hand. Let's go. We gotta do it. We can. I'm too late.